Hi Leo, and welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for August 2016 by Alma, and happy birthday to you. This will be a general reading, therefore please do check out your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. Please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you allow me to take important messages for you as well. And if you are interested to hear a continuation of this video, I will be posting a link down here below in the show more section for you to download and purchase through vimeo.com, and thank you in advance for that. Alright then, let's focus on your reading. Oh, and before I do that, I'm sorry. If you'd like to reach out to me for a reading, to schedule a session with me, my website is amalightworker.com, or you may mail me at amalightworker@gmail.com. Alright then, general feelings that I am picking up for Leo for August, they have to do with feeling happy, brand new opportunities, learning something new, or training to do something new, a change, some improved conditions, or some blessed changes, and something that has to do with success and fame and fortune. So let's break it down one by one. In the position representing you, you have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, to me, it is a card that denotes feeling happy. It is the happiness card. It also does denote to me sometimes the feeling generous and very giving toward others, but this could also be people feeling generous and very giving toward you as well. So giving and receiving from others in an emotional sense. It is a card to me that it's also related to creativity, feeling inspired, having a brand new ideas and inspirations. And it also means to me something to look forward with your heart. Let me focus so this way I can find out why the Nine of Cups showed up in your reading. I do feel that I keep getting this surprise feeling, or this surprise element. I feel like suddenly I'm clearing out my schedule. I have some time off just to pamper myself, to go for a celebration. I feel like a major issue has been resolved, and therefore now I feel like the heavy weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and I feel lighter. Now I feel like I am getting ready for a fresh start. I just want something new and fresh to begin. I do feel that another reason that this Nine of Cups showed up is because you discovered some very important information, maybe information that you were looking for, and now that you did discover the truth or the information, now you can put your mind at ease. So I don't know specifically what this truth or this information is. It also comes up to me as researching on something, and now you're finding out the right information. You could be dealing with medical journals, having to research something that has to do with your health, researching into different courses, workshops, classes, universities. I feel like you are also discovering a talent that you have, and you are now discovering how to use this talent that you have to bring some more money and to attract more good fortune to you. I do feel that in August it's going to be a little bit challenging for you to feel satisfied and to feel fulfilled, but that is very achievable nevertheless. I do feel like one by one you are either going to resolve important issues, or one by one you are going to see a series of a wish fulfillment happening for you. So I also keep being excited about some sort of a new beginning. It could be a new beginning in a career, or maybe your career is going in a different direction, new beginning in love, or simply having to resolve some very important matters. It does feel to me like I am getting this feeling of, they're sending me this feeling of feeling blessed by my relationship with my siblings, having to resolve some issues with or my siblings, or on behalf of my siblings, just simply feeling very happy for them, and feeling blessed by having their presence in my life. I feel like having to struggle a little bit with some communication or not feeling understood, and now suddenly there is recognition, family gets along better, and a moment when I feel like I am at the center of attention. I am at the center of a series of good events that is happening. So generally it denotes being excited and happy for some sort of a brand new beginning. That could be a new beginning in love for some of you. The next card that showed up for you in the position of what could be crossing you, you have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands does denote a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. And this could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. So the meaning of the Page of Wands has to do with a move, a possible career move, a spiritual message, or a new philosophy that is guiding you. It also does denote to me like travel and passion. It depicts a person full of energy that is willing to seek out new places to satisfy your curiosity. It could also be related. Sometimes for me it also means the business owner card, taking charge, feeling more in control, feeling like you are leading the way, or taking charge of your own personal affairs. So let me focus a little bit more. So let me figure out why this card showed up. And another meaning of this card is also feeling like I am at the center of attention, and I'm getting all of this great attention from a leader. So if you allow me to focus so this way I can pick up any psychic messages in relation to this Page of Wands. I do feel like many of you are starting to either work more from home, a home-based business, or an internet-based business, because the wands also represent communication. And now in modern times, my guides told me that in modern times the wands can also represent online or computer business, technology and long distance communication, online communication, computer communication. I do feel that some of you have these brand new ideas about either selling online, a business online, creating a website online. Maybe you just created a website online and now you have some other ideas to make this website better for some of you. If you are into communicative arts, maybe you are an artist and you need to express your art, maybe not through words but through other means of creativity. I do feel that you may be getting some great praise coming to you, maybe even a prize or someone of an importance. They are going to give you some great evaluation in relation to your creation, to your art, to anything that you are forming or developing. So in that perspective, I do feel like your fame is on the rise. I do feel like more people recognize you as a person. When you're just walking by the street, a lot more people know your name. More people are familiar with your work or with your reputation. It kind of feels to me like it's easier for you now to attract to you job opportunities, career opportunities, or a relationship that you desire. And what else? So the Page of Wands. Some of you are going to feel like a personality or an authority figure at work. They are paying you extra attention, and this could create some wrong ideas among co-workers or among others. Maybe even a sense of jealousy. But I do feel like that moment when you all the time you work behind the scenes, and now it is that moment for you to shine, that moment when you need to take pride of your work and your achievement. So maybe that's why you feel like at the center of attention of a leader. It could also be that maybe for some of you it's your birthday, and of course you're going to feel like at the center stage or at the center of attention. If you recently started a business, this could be a minor success in relation to a business. You feel like you are establishing important connections, taking important classes or information that would allow you one day or very soon, they said, to expand your business. To expand your career. I do feel that this is also, for some of you, they are interested in doing a career move. Maybe you recently did a career move and now more things need to happen for you to feel more established in this new career. But I also keep getting that whether you plan for it or you don't plan for it, Leo, your career is going to go in a direction that is going to make you feel more empowered, more fulfilled. It's going to take like a sudden course, and then down the line, not in August, months afterwards, now you are going to see and understand the benefits of these new sudden changes, this sudden new course that your career took. So again, you may not understand the benefits of it when it happens in August. Maybe 3 or 4 months after that, or 6 months after that, this is when you are going to realize and understand the benefits of everything that happened in your career during this month of August. And for the purpose of this general reading, again, I'm just going to say you are just going to feel like at the center of things, feeling more in control or feeling more in charge. The next card that showed up for you is the Judgment card, and it does fall in the position of what's above you. And again, it's very, very unusual that I keep getting the Judgment card in every single reading for August 2016. So it must be influenced by some sort of very important planetary movement that is happening, that somehow is affecting everyone. So the meaning of the Judgment cards to me is some changes need to happen in order for you to achieve your desired results, your goal, or your wish. You have been doing the same thing the same way. Therefore, you need to change your course of action or this step-by-step plan. So if you don't do anything about it and you don't know what to do about it, I keep hearing that your angels are going to intervene. Your angels are going to intervene to improve the situation, to improve the conditions of it. It may have to do a lot in a communication issue for some of you. So I do feel like your angels are trying to send your way benevolent people, benevolent help, blessed changes. And that's how you are going to benefit. I keep hearing, Leo, that most of the time you are going to be at the right place, at the right time, and meeting the right people. And you are also going to feel like you said the right thing at the right time. And they want me to put a lot more emphasis when I say the right thing at the right time. So that is going to prove to be beneficial for you. You are going to establish some connections with some very important people that are going to be in your life for a long time, long lasting. For some of you, is establishing a connection, a communication with someone with whom you eventually are going to develop a love relationship, a new personal relationship, or even a business partnership, a business venture of some sort. But it is in August that you are going to establish a communication or a connection with these people that have the power to change your current situation and to make your future brighter and successful. I do feel like another meaning of the judgment is like thinking about what's a proclamation, how do we feel about this, what do we do about this. So another, and I do feel like for some of you, I feel like an important news or an important decision shows up. I don't feel like you're making this decision. It could be a decision in a workplace that was decided for everybody, and things need to change around, and somehow maybe you are not pleased with the changes at first, but they are going to work out for you. I am also I am picking up on someone leaving a workplace, and that creates an empty space, and you could be presented with this opportunity to advance your career, to step into and take the place of this person who is leaving the workplace. For some of you, you could also be given the responsibility of having to work a little bit harder or extra. What else? And improve conditions. I think they are also referring to improved conditions in your health. I do feel like you are going to be more determined to really change and turn around health issues for the better. Maybe the energies around you were a little bit tough. Maybe it wasn't entirely that your effort weren't giving you the desired result. Maybe it was due to the energies around you. There's going to be some sort of a change in planetary movements and energy around you, because I do feel like this time around, anything that has to do with improving your health or improving health habits, there is going to give you a great result or a huge improvement. I do feel that there's going to be a notification of some laws in the area where you live. They feel to me like community laws, or the laws of the town where you live, or the laws in the area where you live. There's going to be some sort of an announcement, because I do feel that they are willing to grant new opportunities to people who have special abilities or special talents. It feels to me like a state or government is facilitating a lot of Leos being granted with brand new opportunities, also for some business venture, just to be more successful in general. You could be receiving some news again in relation to education, to universities, to travel, and based on that, so a decision is made. You did your paperwork, you did your research, applications, whatever you needed to send out, and I do feel like now a decision is made on that, and it's going to be, somehow it's providing you with some blessed change, whatever that means for you. And then again, for the purpose of this general reading, I'm simply going to say that the Judgment card denotes lucky or blessed improvements in your situation. The next card that showed up for you, it does fall in the position of what's the root cause of this, or what's below, and this is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles represents a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. That could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. So this King of Pentacle, so I'm going to describe a little bit like the character, or what does he mean, because you may not necessarily know everybody's sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, or maybe they don't have any of these, but most definitely they have this calm demeanor in their character. They're proud, they're self-reliant, stay in charge, don't take risk. They are very quiet, or they speak quiet, but when they do decide to speak, they tell these very captivating stories, and that's how they captivate the audience's attention. The other meaning of the card is someone that makes sacrifices for others, to provide for others, sticks by its own people, very loyal. And it also means ask for his or her advice, because this is a general reading. Maybe in your life is not necessarily a male, it could be a female. So ask for this King of Pentacles advice, and you will get it. If you allow me to focus, maybe I can figure out why this King of Pentacles showed up in your reading. It does feel to me like bank authorities, authorities in the finance departments. It does feel to me like being approved for a loan. It does depend on this person. So you could be dealing with something around that. It does feel to me like you could be getting something back due to the work that you already did in the past for some of you. Maybe royalties, maybe tax return. It could be inheritance coming to you through this King of Pentacles. For some of you, this King of Pentacles could be your boss at your work, and I do feel like a boss, a supervisor, a manager could be deciding to temporarily step down because they have to resolve something with their own personal issues. And I do feel that, and they also mentioned earlier about someone leaving the workspace. So it does feel to me like you are going to witness or see or hear like an authority figure at work temporarily stepping down from their position. And I do feel like you could be the one appointed to fill in the position until they come back. And this King of Pentacles, for some of you, it could be a father figure. It could be a father figure to you, a father or an uncle. It does come up that way, like a father or an uncle, and you're going to be talking about selling their home. Maybe one of your parents wants to sell their home, and they are thinking that when they do sell it, they want to give you some money or a piece of property. So some sort of an inheritance and property around you, that somehow by selling this property you could be benefiting financially, even though you didn't even ask for it, for some of you. And if this doesn't make any sense to you for the purpose of this general reading, I'm just going to say that you are going to feel more in charge of your finances, more in control. You are going to feel that this is a moment now. So this is the King of Pentacles. All you have to do is wish for it, and it's going to manifest in your life in financial abundance. Your attitude, your self-reliance, your self-confidence somehow is going to affect your finances. The more confident you are, the more financial abundance you are going to attract to yourself. And there is a possibility here for a possible raise or chances for you to increase and improve a financial situation. And the next card that showed up for you in the position of the recent past, you have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands to me denotes change comes to you quickly and swiftly. All the roads of communication are now open. And I do feel like there's going to be a few people maybe with whom in the past you had some differences, and now you are going to see like little by little you are getting closer again, or deciding to leave these differences behind you. It comes up to me as very strongly like a problem communicating, or a sense of urgency coming to you from a child of yours. Another way that this feeling is coming to me, it feels like from family, from a sibling, from a sister or a brother, that maybe in the past you had some concerns about them, or even in the communication with them. Now I keep getting like something here is opening up, because you are going to start to get along again, to speak to each other. Again, something opens up to clarify whatever happened in the past. I do feel like you are going to be presented with so many choices and alternatives that you could also be feeling very scattered at some point. I do feel like your social life is opening up, your calendar, your social calendar is filling up, and you are trying to be everywhere, going in this event, going in that event, meeting someone for a drink, meeting someone else for coffee, and you are trying to please everyone. So suddenly you could find that at some point in August you have all of these events and places to go, and you may not be able to do it all. So be careful of not spreading yourself too thin. And again, something that you thought you were going to hear from it like maybe weeks ago, this could also be news of a job opportunity. Maybe you forgot about that. You're like, okay, they didn't call me so far, they didn't contact me so far, so that's gone. Don't be surprised if some of you that you're going to hear back from something from a job that you wanted to have earlier. So some sort of job possibilities are also opening up for you, Leo. So there's going to be again changes in communication, improving communication, news, Sunday news that could be very beneficial to you. And in the position of the near future, you have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands to me, it is a card that denotes like sham fight. See here, they're practicing. They are not really fighting. They are practicing. So it denotes training, exercising, practicing. It could also be, in other words, preparing for the big debut, or preparing for the finale. You are preparing for your new role, preparing to fight, to win, to go after your goals. It could also mean dealing with people that have less experience than you. Maybe sometimes you feel like you have to repeat everything twice, 3 times, until everybody really understands what you are saying. You may feel that even in your home, you have to, even with your family members, people that you live with, that you share a household, they could be roommates. It's like you have to constantly keep telling them the same thing over and over again. You are trying to bring everybody on the same page. I feel like whatever is happening, an event needs to happen. You could be organizing or feeling responsible for organizing a get-together or an event. So that's why you are trying to bring everybody's schedule at the same time, so everybody agrees with it, or everybody shows up at the same time. For some of you, again, you could be going like back and forth. It does feel to me like a little bit also like flirts, a lot of flirts for you in August. Whether you are a Libra that is in a relationship, married or not, I feel like a lot of flirts towards you, around you, feeling again like at the center of attention, attracting attention everywhere you're going. People pay you compliments, little flirts. So let me see why the Five of Wands showed up. You could be learning something new. You personally, I do feel like you know how to do something, you're good at doing something. You could be good at translating, you could be good at conveying a message, you could be good at like the third party that negotiates a deal between two other people, kind of the mediator in between. Maybe you're good in, as I said, with arts or with media, in public speaking, arts and crafts. Whatever that is, I do feel like you are learning more on how to improve the certain talent or a certain ability that you have. Maybe not necessarily in August, but eventually that is going to lead you to advance your career and also to attract more money. This could be like a little sales online for now, and then eventually you are going to get like a big boost in selling online, or something that you or something that you do with your hands, because ones are denotes also practical stuff, or practically doing something with your hands, being practical. So generally it denotes, it also a minor success, having to resolve some big important issues, especially in communication with people around you, and preparing for something, some sort of a big success coming your way. So that was this part of the reading, so the tarot portion of the reading. I'm going to pass on to you your Akashic messages for this month of August 2016. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and check out your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, and my website amalightworker.com if you like to book a private reading. When I opened your records, they started by sending me a feeling like headache, stomach issues, a little bit of a sunburn, having to go through some minor issues like minor headaches, minor stomach issues, or skin and sunburn issues. But they said that you are going to be okay. Careful with cooking and cleaning accidents. You may be more clumsy than usual, or prone to little accidents like that. They did send me images of you moving stuff around the house, moving furniture, organizing, reorganizing, rearranging. It felt to me like some of you are having this major spring cleaning, and it could also be related to moving for some of you, or still like fixing and decorating the house. I got some issues and concerns around breast cancer. There's going to be a research being done on this subject, on breast cancer. There's going to be some new experimental drugs or new experimental treatments that will make big news. You may also deal with matters of an old injury or an old health issue that from time to time comes back. This could be also, for some of you, I was also told that you could be dealing with pregnancy or the normal health issues after soon thereafter, after giving birth to a child. You could be dealing with an important agreement, an important negotiation, a huge business deal for some of you. For some of you, it could be an agreement and negotiating around some investments. And I did see a windfall of money headed in your way, in your making. So when they showed me this image of like a windfall of money for you, Leo, they said that the time frame for that to happen is between August and the next 6 months to follow. So you may be experiencing that in August, or in September, or in October, or definitely in the hard time of 6 months from now. So they are going to send you chances and opportunities to improve and to increase your finances. A Leo could end up being a millionaire in the next 6 months. So I felt, when they said that, it felt like it was very particular, or for one Leo out there. Again, let me repeat this. A Leo could end up being a millionaire in the next 6 months. Good for you. If you work with legal professions, investments, or journalism and media, you will be very successful starting from mid-August going on into the next 6 months. Some of you during this time frame of 6 months, you may take some time off to dedicate it to a child. The records did show a lot of emotional love and physical love entering your life, Leo. But you only are the one who has the power to decide how much you choose to enjoy this emotional love and this physical love that they are trying to bring you. Some of you need to open up more with your partner, to be better friends with your love partner, with your spouse, to connect at a deeper level, at an emotional level. You need to heal your heart from heartbreak and disappointment. This may not necessarily be disappointed from love and relationships. They just simply said you need to heal your heart from heartbreak and disappointment. I got images of Leos partying, some Leos out there like partying like crazy, having fun like there is no tomorrow. An inheritance matters shows up by surprise to bless you. I get a love proposal, a marriage proposal for some of you. So congratulations to you. I got chances to improve your success in life in general, chances to improve your career or business. Some of you could be going to the higher levels of your career, like CEO level, making a junior partner, making a senior partner. You could be you could be a head of a department or a head, the leader of an important project. So it seems like most Leos are going to have everything in August, like plus minus some minor things. So thank you so much. And please like, share, and subscribe. Click in the link below to hear a continuation of this. And contact me for a private reading at amalightworker.com. Thank you and have a great month. Bye.